Hello, I'm Paul Smith and I hope you are very well. This is video number 3 in our 4-video series on service accommodation. If you haven't seen video 1 and 2, I really would encourage you to go back and watch them. You'll see the links are just beside this video, dead easy, just click on video 1, click on video 2. They make a lot more sense if you watch them in order. In video 1, we covered how buy-to-let landlords that are being bashed by various taxes and tenants and all sorts of other things are converting their properties simply to service accommodation to enjoy far more money and far less tax. In video number 2, we covered how people that don't necessarily have big chunks of money for deposits are still making service accommodation a massive success by using other landlords' properties in a rent-to-rent scenario. So here we are in video number 3. So I hope you enjoyed video number 1 and 2. And in video number 3, what we're going to cover is occupancy. Because clearly you can have the most wonderful service department that's set up perfectly and it's very tax efficient, but if it's also very empty, you're not going to make any money. So people often say to me, but Paul, what's the occupancy going to be like? We'll have months and months on it. No, you won't. So I'm going to talk to you in this video today about 2 main entries that your bookings are going to come through, 2 main channels that your bookings are going to come through. But before we go there, let me share with you the national averages. The national average for service accommodation occupancy is 70%. In London, it's even higher, it's more like 75%. What we always do when we work with our delegates on the courses that we run and then when they work with us to actually understand how to really set up these service accommodation units for maximum occupancy, we stress test the units. We share spreadsheets, we share simple formulas and simple techniques to stress test at just 50% occupancy. So it's empty half the time. That is the financial test that we put against a unit to decide, should we do this or not? Because we've never seen occupancy as low as 50%. So if it breaks even at 50%, then all the rest is good. So let's talk for the rest of this video about how you maximize your occupancy to really boost your profit. Because there's many people, hundreds and thousands of our students are making thousands of pounds each and every month by following the processes and procedures I'm about to share with you. Let's get into the real detail of how you actually do this.
Yes, we have a number of direct bookings. We have guests who come back to us after staying with us previously. I think the record we have is someone who stayed with us maybe 7 years ago and they've come back to us out of the blue saying that, Tom, I'd like to come and stay at one of your apartments again. We get a lot of people coming who have, in Manchester, relatives, sons, daughters at the university, so they come to visit them rather than having the son or daughter come back to visit them maybe in the Far East. And they come back to me directly because I engage with them, we collect their telephone number, their email address, but also we have a very face-to-face and personable approach so that by building that relationship with the guests that we have, they know to pick up the phone or drop an email and they know they're going to come straight through to me and that I can help them out. I don't like saying no to people, but in the event that I can't help someone out as well, I'll always try and pass that booking on to someone who I know in the area who is operating service accommodation, and often that's someone who I've met through Touchstone, which is something that's fantastic, and mutually they've passed bookings to me when they've had a direct booking that they can't accommodate, and we've managed to help each other out. So when I went on the masterclass with Touchstone, the first thing I learned was that what we could do besides just working with Airbnb, who we were already working with at the time. We learned how to improve our listing with Airbnb, but then the next step really was to start using Booking.com. And now we've got sufficient status with Booking.com as partners that we can have a unit listed within a matter of hours rather than a matter of days. And really by getting set up on Booking.com, being shown the process on the masterclass and mastermind, and also by working with the mentors who'd all used Booking.com, we managed to get set up on Booking.com, get set up with the payment processor, which was Stripe, also to get set up on a property management system, which at the time was Touchstone, and to pull all those together so that we could get those bookings in and we could maximize our occupancy, but also start to build our review base on what is the biggest accommodation platform in the world. By having the masterclass and mastermind with Touchstone, we learned how to avoid the obstacles, how to know when you're going to need to put some effort in. I think financially, definitely there's a difference because before we were operating solely on one platform. We weren't receiving direct bookings or repeat guests typically. So we've managed to transform the way we market our business and the partners we work with. We've managed to multiply the number of properties we manage, but also time-wise, we learn how to systemize our business, what systems to use, how to avoid any problems, through learning through the mentors and the other mentees to learn how other people have overcome problems or prevented them from happening in the first place. And I think really time is money. If that means more time at home, spending time with my wife, cooking dinner, walking the dog, you know, those are things that I cherish, and having that time to myself is fantastic.
Okay, so the real nitty gritty, the real way to get rid of those fears that I'm going to have this unit and it's going to be empty. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get you set up on the online travel agents. The industry calls them OTAs, online travel agents. The biggest, the largest, the most important of all of those is Booking.com. In your early days in particular, you're going to take more bookings from Booking.com than all the others put together. In fact, I'm going to be so bold as to say 8 out of 10 of your bookings and 80% of the value of your bookings is going to be from Booking.com alone. So if the prospect of getting yourself listed on, I don't know, 38 different OTAs is a bit daunting, don't worry about that. Just get yourself listed on Booking.com. And if you want a second one, go for Airbnb. And really don't stress yourself about how you should set up the pricing and set up the listing and set up everything else, because they're both going to help you. Airbnb or Booking.com are both going to help you. You need to learn the questions to ask, but they'll help you with content, they'll help you with pictures, and they'll help you critically with pricing. So setting yourself up on Airbnb and Booking.com is really straightforward as soon as you learn how. But I want to give you a top tip now, and then I want to share with you a video of one of our wonderful team members actually doing exactly what I'm going to talk to you about. So I'm going to give you the theory now, and then we're going to cut to the practical. So as well as the passive bookings, let's describe them as passive, because you do the listing and then bookings just come to you. That's pretty passive. But with that is that you're going to pay a booking fee. And that's going to be typically 15%. And 15% is a good chunk of your margin that you could put in your pocket if you can work out how to do it without them. Now, we call that direct bookings. So I want to give you two top tips, two really useful pieces of information as to maximize your direct bookings. Here's number one. This might sound a bit weird, but it's what to do. Near you, you've probably got a Premier Inn, or maybe a little Hilton, or just a regular kind of 3-star hotel that's maybe £60, £70 a night, something like that. Of an evening time or a morning time, go to that Hilton. You don't have to go. Get somebody to go to that Hilton or to that Premier Inn and start taking pictures of all the contractor vans in the car park. And I would say the two main suspects for this are going to be Premier Inn and Travelodge. And there'll be white vans there with sign writing on. There'll be plumbers, there'll be bricklayers, there'll be electricians, there'll be shop fitters, there'll be people doing exhibition stands, there'll be all these kind of trades that are using that hotel. And you know they are, because before breakfast they're there, or after dinner they're there. They're not there in the middle of the day, so they're not working on that hotel. They're staying there. And very often you'll find 4 or 5 vans from the same contractor all booked in to the same Premier Inn. So go, take pictures. You've now got their phone numbers, you've got their details, you know they're staying in your area because they're in that car park. And if you've got a contractor that's maybe paying £60, £70 a night for a Premier Inn room, and you've got a 3 or 4 bedroom house, you could offer 3 or 4 bedrooms to that contracting firm, not the contractor himself or herself, but the firm. And so you could maybe get £200 a night for your 4-bedroom house, and they're going to get more facilities because as well as a bedroom each, they've now got a lounge, they've got a dining room, they've got a kitchen, they've got a whole house. So they've got better accommodation, more spacious. They're all together, so it's a nice atmosphere because they all know each other, and it's cheaper. Instead of 300 quid to the Premier Inn, they can give you 200 quid, and they can stay for months on end. Now, I want to show you exactly how that works in just 2 or 3 minutes, but first, I want to give you another top tip. When any of your guests has checked in, phone them. Why? They're already in, Paul. What do you want to phone them for? Well, the reason is this. What's the maximum length of stay you can book on Booking.com? I'll tell you, it's 28 days. So let's say in my previous life as a management consultant, I was going to go down to London and I was going to go work in London for 5 months. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't book a service department in London for 5 months because it won't let me. And he lets me book for 28 days. And very often if I was doing that, and I did do that, or I would go to Paris or New York or wherever, if I had a 6-month assignment or a 7-month assignment, I didn't want to go blind and book an apartment that I didn't know where it was. Did I like it? Were the neighbours noisy? Were there good facilities? Is there a shop nearby? So what I would typically do is book it for a week or 2 weeks, see if I liked it, and then extend. So the mid-stay call is what we call it. But what we mean by that is the day after they've checked in, phone them up. Are you looking to stay for an extended period of time? Are you coming back? Have you got any colleagues that are coming to the area? Would you like to recommend this apartment to anybody else? And the amount of work, the amount of business, the amount of trade that we get from mid-stay calls is unbelievable. So what I want to do now is I want to cut to our office and I want to show you some footage of one of our wonderful team. This is Amy. And Amy is going to be talking to firms that we've just got the number from the side of the white van. So we know the name of the firm, we know they're in our area, we know roughly how many of them there are. So first thing that Amy's going to show you is practical, real live, real time, the process of phoning those firms, which she does every day. And I'll ask her to share some of those bookings with you. And she can maybe even show you how she puts them in on our system, which is called Kigo. So go check out what Amy's doing and I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Amy calling from Diamond Service Apartments. Hi Elaine, you alright? Oh, I'm good, thank you as well. It was just a quick call to see, are you the right person to speak to about accommodation for contractors that work away from home? Oh, you are? Oh, great stuff. So, can I just talk about a bit more about Diamond Service Apartments? You've got a couple minutes? Okay, yeah. So we have apartments or we have studios and they all come with private car park outside or parking outside the properties. They all come with 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms, the twin beds or double beds, and we also have like sofa beds as well. So they all sleep up to 6 people. And they all got like fit kitchen, nice dining area, living area, open space. Yeah, okay. So if we can look at some dates together. So what dates are you thinking? Yeah, I can look at the calendar for you now. Yeah, we have availability then. Yeah, so, okay. And how many people is it for? Okay, yeah, fantastic. Would you have any more men coming on for work? Not for now. Okay, no worries. I'll look for 9 people now then. And you are wanting from the 24th February till the 9th of March. Okay, what I would do is, because St Helens the nearest, literally 2 minutes away from there, driving wise and 5 minutes walk, I can split the men into like 3-2-3-2 if you would like. Yeah, definitely. So the total would work out at £6,333.68. Yeah, definitely. Okay, would you like me to take the payment over the phone now, or would you rather pay through backs? Okay, I'll send you the email confirmation and then you can pay us through backs through the online. Oh, wonderful, that's great. If you have any more questions, please do give me a call and save my number. Okay, my name's Amy again. Thank you, bye. The advantage of direct bookings is once the booking's been confirmed, we get automated email sent to the guests regarding the key codes once they have paid and signed their contracts. It also sends confirmation of the apartments they're staying in with the full addresses and the payment they have made. And also in Kigo, what the landlords or the owners of the property can see is what bookings we got, so they can have their own track of it, what we are doing for them. And also regarding payment wise, I would prefer to take the payment over the phone straight away, but some companies such as contracts companies, they rather pay through backs, so we sent out a email which has got a pay online link to them, so it's very easy and convenient. We don't expect them to give us a call because we have a reminder in the calendar. So I always put reminders on calendars that I will catch up with them next day if I don't get direct booking straight away. Hi, good afternoon, Christopher. It's Amy calling from Diamond Service Apartments. How are you today? Oh, I'm really good, thank you as well. Just a quick call regarding the email that I've sent you on the quotes for the St. Helens. Are you quite happy to go ahead with that? Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I will go to the calendar now and get it all booked in for you all. So the total is £5,466. Okay, and would you like me to take the payment over the phone now, or? Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. I'll send it to you through email, and then you can get your accounts to pay through to us. Okay, right. Wonderful. Well, you have a fantastic day then. I'll speak to you soon. If you do need me, please do email me or ring me on the direct line. Okay, take care. Bye. And also regarding Kego, the best thing about it is we have Kego Pro, which sends the confirmation to Kego Pro, and then the cleaners will know when the guests are checking out, so they can go and clean the apartments for the next guest to come in. So basically the system's amazing for us. There are other systems out there, but this just works the best for us and the owners and the cleaners. Just makes our life much easier.
Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed what Amy was doing. She is quite excitable, isn't she? And those were some quite nice bookings, weren't they? No commission, direct bookings. So let's wrap this video up. So this is the end of video number 3 in our 4 video series. I hope you are as excited about service accommodation as I am. I love service accommodation. I've been doing it for years, and every year I think, can it get any better? And it does. Every year I think, that's got to be it. There can't be anything. Every year, year on year, it gets better and better and better. So in the 4th video of this series, we're going to give you a peek. We're going to give you an insight into operations. So if you've liked this video, please literally like it on social media. Just like it. And please share it with a few of your friends. A few of your friends that you think would, or work colleagues or whatever, just, a few, 2, 3, 4 maybe, that would enjoy and benefit from this opportunity to make money from buy-to-lets used in a different way, to make money from properties that they don't own, and to maximize the occupancy and maximize the profit. So in video number 4, the last video of the series, we're going to be covering how to simplify and outsource operations. Because service accommodation has got a number of things that need to be done. But here's the critical thing. You do not need to do them. You know how to get them outsourced and automated. They need to be done, but not by you. All right, same as always, you've been wonderful, I've been Paul, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.